Hey, what's going on? Welcome. How is your day going? That's good. Just want to do a quick stream before work. It's warming up here. 43 degrees outside. $239. Oh, is that how many subscribers you got? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I've been getting them slowly lately. I was getting them pretty quick. Probably like 75 a week, and then slowed down to about 20 a week now. But of the 20 a week I get purged at least 10 of them. So I've been getting about 10 now. I mean, last week I got probably like maybe 50. I only got about 10 of them. The purge will get you. They actually added to the purge list now of like spam words. Of course, you can't say subscribe. You can't say support. Uh, you can't say I got you. They're catching on. Someone said hug. I said, I don't know about that. Like, I hugged you. I don't think that's going to be spam, but I understand got you and all that. I like to say I I will return the favor, or I did you a favor, I stopped by, or something. I mean, one lady was kicking people out of her stream because they were saying hug. She's like, you can't say hug in my stream. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, man. I was just going over some spam words that I heard that they keep adding to the list. Ah, nice, the UK. How's the weather over there? Right now it's 43 degrees Fahrenheit here. I'm in the Midwest. I'm in St. Louis, Missouri right now. There we go. I knocked my phone over. Yeah, it's a little warmer today. It's 43 out. I forgot to get my phone holder, so I'm trying to like balance it on my steering wheel. But yeah, it's almost it's gonna be warming up here. Next week's gonna be in the 50s and 40s, so it's gonna be nice. I'll get some fishing videos out. Hopefully, catch some good fish next week. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know. I also have your bell rang there, Dipper. I think I got you this morning. Do this morning or last night. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have you finders beepers, but comment on my video And if you have my bell ring, I'll get you right back. Just leave me a comment on one of my videos, and I'll make sure I got you. So what kind of fishing do you guys do up in the UK? What do you guys like to do? I heard carp is pretty popular up in the UK. Actually, one of my videos, if you guys check it out, my last fishing video I caught a pretty nice sized carp crappie fishing. Caught it on an artificial bait. Caught a little tiny minnow bouncing off the bottom. Just a plastic minnow. Good sized carp. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty nice catch, man. I was using an small ultralight rod and reel, so it gave me a real good fight. I thought I had like a huge bass on there. I thought it was gonna be my biggest bass I ever caught in my life. Man, this thing's huge. And then I see it in the water. I'm like, oh, it's carp. There's a lot of Asian carps around here, and they're not fun to catch. Sometimes they're fun to catch. Sometimes they give a good fight. Sometimes they just come in like a dead log. There's not a lot of carp fishermen around here. I know in Europe they have a lot of laws and about carps and how you guys treat them and special nets and being easy with them. Here, people they'll go down the river and with bow and arrows and shoot carps and just kill them. I feel if I'm gonna bow fish, I'm gonna keep the fish and eat it. I'm not gonna waste them. No point of killing a fish for no reason. Oh yeah. Gotta try to figure out where to put this phone. I gotta be able to see the comments. Try to make them. There we go. There we go. Got a little makeshift holder now. Yes, I use my phone charger. Usually there's about 5 or 6 people in here by now. That's the problem with the YouTube. Sometimes you don't get someone's notification. I can't like tweet it out because I only got a couple followers. I gotta get more people's Twitter information. I think the next video I make, I'm gonna tell people to follow me on Twitter. That way they have it. My Twitter link is on my page, so. Hey, what's going on, Purple Gang? Thank you for stopping by. If you guys don't have Purple Gang, go make sure you subscribe to Purple Gang. Great channel, great supporter. He'll come by. It's weird, I see people in here and then it says 0 people are in the stream. So I'd say I think people are gone, but then I see someone comment and it still says 0, which is weird. Oh wow, 10 inches of snow, huh? Yeah, we don't get much snow here. I'm in St. Louis, Missouri right now, and I live in Illinois, but I work in St. Louis, but we don't get much snow here. We get mainly ice. The last storm we had was like 3 or 4 inches of just hail, and it built up on the Jeep, and I was like, oh my god. I thought it snowed, and it was all ice. So we get a lot of ice here. We did have 2 big snowstorms this year. One was 4 inches of snow, and the other one was about 8 inches of snow. That's a lot for here. It's rare for us to get a lot of snow. Usually it's just like a dusting and ice. I'm not sure why. But if you go like 4 hours up north, they get tons of snow. So we're just in a good area for not having no snow, I guess. I'm from New England, so I don't mind the snow. I can drive in it pretty easy. The people around here, they drive real bad, and it's just, you see cars on the side of the road constantly. It's like you can't go 90 on a highway with ice and snow. People don't listen. They just drive anyways. You'll see them on the side of the road. The last big storm we had, there was tractor trailers on the side of the road, jackknife. It was just nuts. Guy whizzed past me doing like 90, so yeah, he's gonna get in an accident. Yep. Yeah, if we had 10 inches of snow here, people would be going crazy. The big snowstorm we had that was 8 inches, you couldn't get any bread or milk or water, nothing. It was gone. Texas, huh? Yeah, I can see where you're coming from there. They don't get much snow in Texas, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't mind the snow. My favorite time of the year is definitely fall time. I wish I could find somewhere to live that was like 60s and 70s all year long. It'd be nice. I do enjoy springtime here. We don't get last year. We had like 2 weeks of spring and then went straight to summer. It was so hot. Last year it was just nuts. I said, "Oh my God, spring's here," and then all of a sudden it was getting into 90s and hundreds in the spring. I said, "This is crazy." Hey, Josh, welcome, man. It's warming up here, man. It's 43 degrees. Uh, all this rest of the week to next week is gonna be in the 40s and 50s. So, be doing some fishing. Yep. Hey, Kevo, welcome to the stream. For some reason, my thing only says one person's in here, and I only got 2 likes, so I can't see how many people are in here. And earlier, 2 people were in here, and then it said 0. It's weird. But yeah, I figured it's gonna be in the high 40s and 50s next week, so I might hit the river. I might use a drop shot rig and see if I can catch smallies or some walleye. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I know a buddy of mine, Tom Grip. That's Tomgripp. Remember how I spell that, because go check out his channel. Just great editing. He'll probably help you out if you need any tips. But anyways, he wants me to catch some stripers, so I gotta make a striper video for him. I got skunked last time I went striper fishing down there. I don't think they're running right now, but 40s and 50s, they might be running. I'll have to check next week. Worst case scenario, maybe I'll just catch another carp, or maybe I'll catch some catfish. I gotta check, Josh. I'm not sure if I might have seen it. I'll check after this. I can't wait to order all that stuff. I'll probably start ordering all that stuff in 2 weeks. I know at the that one website I sent you on Facebook. I think that's the one I'm going to buy the molds at because they were the best price. And they're all aluminum molds, so they'd last long. Do-it-yourself molds has some good products. A lot of people use do-it-yourself molds, but I'm not going to use their Plastisol because the Plastisol from MF is rated the best one out there. So that's what I'm going to get. We got 5 gallons of Plastisol to start off with. Then I'm going to get, they got a special going on, 5 colors, buy one, get one free. And the same with the glitters. So I'll get 6 glitters, 6 colors, Plastisol. I'm going to get 3 molds, get some clamps. Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. It's warming up here, man. It's 43 out. Heat wave. Enforcer bait molds. I'll have to check that out. I sent you the stream earlier. It was like baitmolds.com or something. Yeah, it's a big heat wave, man. 40. Next week's going to be 40s and 50s, like I just said earlier. So I'm going to go to the river this week coming up. Try for some stripers. Try for some smallmouth bass. See, I fish the canal off the river, so I can find some good spots where they're holding up, where the shad's running. And I'm going to go way inside the canal where it's really shallow. I'll work my way to the deep part and see if there's any bass holding up in there. Sometimes the river gets high, and then the bass gets stuck way in the back when it gets real low. And I told my brother-in-law, I said, man, don't go back there, it's too shallow. But he found a couple deep pockets, and he pulled a 7-pounder out of there. I'm like, oh man, that was sweet. Big old bass. Enforcer bait molds. Okay. But yeah, man. I just can't wait to get some more videos pumped out. I mean, I like doing live streams, but I love making some videos. I tend to fish for 3 hours, and then I take all my film and heat it all together. I was trying to tell a few new people that have been asking about editing. What I like to do for my film, I like to edit 3-minute clips. So what I do is I turn my GoPro on, I film for 3 minutes, and I shut it off, turn it back on, and makes a new file. It's easier to edit 3-minute clips than editing something like 30 minutes long. Just for me, because I don't like splitting, and trimming. I just like to take that one little clip, trim it, done. So I don't know how you guys like to do it, but 3-minute clips, sometimes it could be just 2 minutes, but I tend to do 3 minutes at a time. Unless I'm like out on the hunting stand or something, I'll probably do like 5-10 minutes, because I don't want to miss something, you know. When I first started off editing and making videos, I do like 30-minute clips. That's just way too long to edit. So that's why my video is real bad when I first started, because I couldn't edit the damn things. But 10, if you do smaller clips, it's a lot easier to edit. And also this year, I'm going to try to look for some new editing software. I mean, I like to use Movie Maker, and then make the movie, and then save it high definition, and I could put it into another editing software, and I do all special things to it. But I think as a base, Movie Maker is pretty decent. Gets the job done for splicing and cutting and piecing it all together. I know a few people that use 3 or 4 editing software programs to make one video, so that's a lot of time. I know my buddy tells me it takes him 2 days to edit one of his videos. I mean, they're really nice, they come out great, but I'm not trying to be like John B and make it look like you're watching TV. Which one do you like to use, Josh? What editing software do you use? Simple is the way to go, man. That's why I like Movie Maker. Just do a couple, do some files, small, short files, piece them all together, trim them. Simple, simple. Yeah, see, that's what I use, Windows Movie Maker. So simple. One time I had like 30 something clips, and I put it into Windows Movie Maker, and man, it took forever to took forever to edit that baby. But I always save, when I'm done with making my video for Windows Movie Maker, I always save it in high def. I know YouTube doesn't, you don't watch it in high def, you watch it in 1080p. But hey, I always save it in high def just in case. But then again, I can watch that video on my TV or something. So pretty much, Josh, people want me to have a craw mold, a swim bait mold, and Senko. That's the top 3 molds so far that people want me to use. So, hey, thanks, Grant. Thank you for stopping by, man. Have a good day at work. I'm there now, just streaming, and I'll clock in. Yesterday was just a pain in the ass, man, at work. The batch I made yesterday was just nuts. Yeah. See, when you save the file into a movie, it takes a long time. That's the biggest, longest process for me, how long it takes to save the video. Some videos take an hour and some take almost 2 hours long. It just depends. But I think typically an hour, usually takes an hour for me to save it after I make it. That's why I'm trying to make my videos under 15 minutes, because if I make them under 15 minutes, it will save pretty fast. I'm trying to make shorter videos this year, because some people complained last year about my videos too long. But it's like you're missing a lot of information, because you go over techniques and you go over where you are, and and you give out information on the channel. And now what I'm going to do is give less information about the channel during my video. That way you can get the information from the live streams, and I'll shrink up the time on the video. But yeah, last night I made a batch. It was 118 50-pound bags that I dumped into this mill. And it's a lot of powder, man. Kind of looks like Christmas time a little bit after you're done. You get covered in powder. And I picked up one of the bags off the pallet, and it was already cut open. And I got all over the fucking place. Powder everywhere. And the guy that works the first shift, he was complaining about it. But I never complain about his mess he makes. Cross, Senko, swim bait, flipping, trick worms. Yeah, I'd buy all of them if I could afford all those molds at first. So I'm probably going to buy 2 or 3 molds at first. I got to write down how much it's going to cost me. I'm trying not to go over $500 for my startup. And then I already got like maybe 10 people that want to buy bait. So once I sell them and make some money back, I'll buy some more molds. I got to work on the merch store. Put some merch out because a lot of people want to buy some t-shirts. I got some cool designs. But I've been working on the designs because I want to make them all 100% homemade. Me designing it with somebody. Because I'm not trying to get no copyright shit. That's all I need to have a design that someone says it's copyright. You gonna use that logo you drew up, or That'd be pretty cool on a t-shirt. Is Yank just working on your normal logo, or that one you drew, is that for t-shirts, or is that going to be your logo? I love how I like his intro. When you watch Yank's videos, I think his intro is pretty sick. That's another thing to the list I gotta do. Gotta make an intro. I like intros. Then again, it takes up some time in your video. But I want to make one just to make one. I think more than the intro, I want to do a trailer for my channel. Grant's got a pretty nice trailer for his channel. Yeah. Definitely gonna do a trailer. So what I'm gonna do is, when I catch some fish, I'm gonna save the, like, if it's a nice sized fish and it's like a pretty good, I get it on video, a good hook set, like someone filmed me, I'm gonna save those files, put them in a folder, and I'll make a trailer. Hey, what's on? What's going on, Jimmy? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by, man. Did you get in trouble last night, or is your wife happy now? I know it was dinner time and you were still chatting. My wife would have went into the office and she probably would have ripped the router right off the wall. It's dinner time. Shoot. That's why I like to stream before work and after work. Last night I didn't stream because I got home late. I had to stay at work an hour extra late, which I don't care about. The overtime's nice. We don't get it that often, but it just sucks when I wanted to stream last night. I got home real late. And my son woke me up this morning. So luckily the last 2 days he slept into 8 o'clock, which is nice. There you go, Jimmy. Clear off the car, shovel all around it. Get it warm for her. Make her some coffee. That's what I do for my wife. I usually go out there and I brush her car off, get it warmed up for her, because she works early in the morning. I work nights. Salt all around by her car, make sure it's warm. Her truck warms up real fast. Mine takes a little bit longer than hers. Probably takes mine about 10 minutes. Her truck can warm up in 5 minutes. Oh, there you go. I love meatloaf. My wife makes a pretty killer meatloaf. She makes one that's kind of like, comes out like Salisbury steak. Oh, man. Phenomenal. That's how do you make a meatloaf taste like Salisbury steak? And then she does the homemade mashed potatoes and gravy with it and some green beans. It's killer. And, what I miss about New England is shepherd's pie, man. You like shepherd's pie, Jimmy? No one makes it around here. Shepherd's pie and American chop suey. Love it. When I go on vacation in the summertime, I'm gonna take a week and I'm gonna fly into TF Green and get a rent-a-car. I will have my wife write down her recipe for that Salisbury steak meatloaf, because it is delicious. I told my wife we're not flying into Boston when I get up there. I'm gonna fly into TF Green and get a rent-a-car, because we're from like the border of Massachusetts and Rhode Island, so I'm not going all up to Boston for no reason. Plus that airport sucks and traffic's horrible. So she's like, we're going straight to Spumoni's. I said, all right. There we go. Yeah, I can do that. Do a little cooking show with her. She probably like that. I'll talk to her about it tonight. I'm glad she learned how to make some New England dishes when we were living there. 'Cause she's from here. I'm in Southern Illinois now, so she's from this area. We moved to Massachusetts. We stayed there for almost 2 years, and then we moved back here. Finished college, came back up here for a job. But she learned how to make a few good dishes from New England. One time I was out fishing and she was making clam chowder, and she bought live long necks. I mean, little necks, however you call them, little necks. And she goes, "Oh my God, they're still alive." She had them in the water, and I was like, "Yeah, they're still alive." It freaked her out. They started coming like out of their shell a little bit. But that clam chowder was just fire. Usually when it's the first time making something, it comes up pretty good. Now I'm getting hungry talking about food. Now I want clam chowder. Yeah, it's good. I like to put fresh corn in my chowder. I know clam chowder is pretty good when it's cold out, but the corn's really good in the summertime. So I don't mind eating hot clam chowder in the summer. I'm not prejudiced on food like, let's eat this food in the wintertime. Yeah, it's better in the wintertime because it's hot and it's hearty. But I'll eat clam chowder in the summertime. I'll throw some nice vegetables in with it. Fresh corn. Go out to the garden, get you some fresh bell peppers. Chop them up, throw them right in the chowder. Oh, man. Now we're talking business. What's good too is my uncle used to make cornbread bowls. So you got this bowl made out of cornbread, and you put the chowder right in there, or you could put stew in the cornbread bowl, and when you're done eating it, you can eat the bowl. Yeah, I don't blame you, Jimmy. Chowder and chili all year round. You know, it's pretty good too. We take our leftover chili and we mix homemade refried beans in with the chili and some cheese, and then we make burritos out of it. Super delicious. Or you get that, we call it burrito gunk. So it's chili, refried beans, melted cheese. You can put it in the crock pot if you want, or a pan. Melt it all together, mix it all good. So always freeze your leftover chili because you can make a lot of good stuff with it. Hey, Six Howards, welcome to the stream. Oh, it's real good, man. You can put that stuff in like a burrito shell and then use a toothpick, pick it, fry it, take it out. Oh, man. It's called a chili pocket. No leftover chili, huh? Well, we make a pretty big batch on purpose so we can have some leftovers. Yeah, that's a pretty big pan that she's got. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without leftover chili, man. I hear you. Sometimes it's so good you haven't had it in a while. It's like, oh, it's almost gone, and you might as well not freeze it because there's not much chili left in the pan. Because you have chili, and then you're like, well, gotta have chili mac, and then I gotta have chili with Fritos, and then I have to have chili dogs. Oh yeah, 3 days straight. That's how we do it too sometimes. Yeah. I'm gonna tell her this week to make me some chili. Hopefully I get a deer this fall. I didn't get one last fall. Got skunked. We had a big problem on the property with bobcats and coyotes, so I could have shot a deer last season, but I don't shoot them when they're with their mom. So there was like a small doe with a mom, so I didn't feel like taking out that doe. I don't know. A lot of people would say screw it and take her out, but I'm not that type of person. So I figured, nope. If they're alone, I'll get them. But yeah, I definitely want to try some deer chili. Hey, no problem, Jay. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, lasagna's killer. Lasagna is definitely one of my favorites that she makes. Yeah, deer chili is bomb. That's what I heard. I've never had it before. We usually just do like deer tacos, deer steaks, pretty much anything you do with steak. That's how we do it in our household. Fajitas, deer fajitas. I actually got a video on my channel with deer fajitas. Didn't come out that good because I had the angle all messed up, but it's whatever. Yeah, I think the best recipe I did with deer meat was I took the back strap, I rubbed it with some dry rub. Well, I marinated the deer back strap first, and I forgot what marinade I used. I'm trying to think of the name, but anyways, I marinated in the marinade, dry rubbed it, and then wrapped it in bacon, smoked it in applewood for 3 hours, cut it open, and made quesadillas out of it. Oh man, it was good. It's funny because my grandma, she don't like deer meat, but she's ate plenty of tacos with us. Didn't even know this was deer meat. Oh, nice, Jimmy. Yeah, my wife doesn't cook with deer meat. I usually do the cooking with the deer meat. We bought a grinder, so if I get one this year, we'll definitely make some hamburger. Gotta try her Salisbury steak with deer meat. That might be pretty good. You know what's really good too? Now that we're talking about food, anyways. If you take half hamburger, half ground pork, you mix them together, and you season it like you season a meatball, and then you make them into balls. So it's half pork, half hamburger, both ground up. You want to get the fatty hamburger, season it up just like you season a meatball. Inside that ball, what you're gonna do, you're gonna put a couple cubes of cheese in there. I use Monterey Jack, and you put a couple jalapenos in the middle of it. I get the pickled ones, so they're not hot. They're just sweet jalapenos. Then you make them back into a meatball, and you put them in tinfoil balls. And you put them on the smoker. Oh man, barbecued meatballs. Those are good. We call them armadillo balls. Those things are awesome at barbecues. Yeah, a lot of people turn the whole deer into burger, except for the loins. The one I got last year, we just well, the year before last, because I got skunked this season that we just had. I got skunked, but the season before, I got a pretty big buck. He was about 185 pounds, and we just made a lot of steaks out of it. Yeah, she cooks. She cooks pretty good. You can tell I'm a pretty big boy. You know, I eat pretty good. Yep. Keep talking about that meatloaf, man. I'm gonna text her later, tell her we're gonna make a video. We're gonna make the Salisbury steak meatloaf. I told her I grew up on like the Salisbury steak in them little packages you throw in the oven. And I had a homemade one. I'm like, man, this is good. Yeah, one time my mom made Salisbury steak in them little containers, you know. And I said, oh man, Salisbury steak again. And she says, yep. I said, I wanted something different. So she made toast, threw that stuff on top of the toast. She goes, there you go. Shit on a shingle. Something different. Definitely wasn't shit on a shingle. Alright, Jimmy. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, I would look how to like patent that. If I were you, I would like take pictures of it and I would sign it. Sign the picture, date it when you drew it, and then I'd mail it to yourself. Just a poor man's patent, so then you have it. And then I would look into see how you'd copyright it. Because, you know, someone's going to rip it off. They're going to take the drawing and they're going to put it in Photoshop or something, erase your name, put their name in there or something. It's going to happen sometime. Who knows? That's the sad thing. But then again, someone sees it, they might not see no harm in it. They're just going to be like, oh, I'll just take this picture, put my own name in the middle. It's different. Which technically it is different, because if they change it by 10%, then it's not a copyright issue. So if they change the middle of the name, that's more than 10%. I know my banner I made, that picture was online, and it had no copyright on it. But I changed the color scheme of it a little bit, and then I put my name in there, so it's more than 10% change. So someone tried to get me on copyright for that banner, but it wasn't copywritten. So someone was so jealous of it, and they looked at it, and YouTube decided it wasn't copyright. So got away with that one. $104, jeez. It might be worth it, you know, spend the $104, because what if that becomes popular and then you sell a lot of merchandise with that logo on there? So you might want to invest in that. I definitely want to come up with a logo. I think that's my goal for this weekend. I think tonight, not tonight, but maybe tonight or the rest of the week, I'll try coming up with a logo. I've worked on a couple of them. I want like a pretty good outdoorsy logo. The lady who was supposed to make my logo and make some ideas for shirts for me, she never got back to me. So that's my wife's old boss, and she just changed jobs, so I don't think she's gonna do it now. She's probably mad at her. But it is what it is. Yeah, man. How are you gonna sell them? You gonna go through Teesprings? I'm gonna go through Teesprings only because it's free. I don't want to deal with like cost of merchandise and all that shit. I'll have Teesprings do everything for me. I'm not spending thousands of dollars on merchandise and then I get a bunch of it and I can't get rid of it. So I'll just go through Teesprings so they can do all the work. Yeah, I gotta check out your merchandise later there, Jay. Like I said earlier in the stream, I'm gonna once hours start picking up at work, I want to start buying people's shirts. I want to collect them. And then I'll do like a shout out, like I'll have your shirt on. And then I'll do like an episode, and then I'll drop the link in the description. I think it'd be pretty cool. Support the channel by give them a shout out in the video and wear one of those shirts. Yeah. Man, it's like the 20th person I see go live during the stream. I have a lot of gamers on my subscription, so I get a lot of lives. Which I pretty much gave up going on them gamer streams. Like I'll if I had the day off and I went to all the gamer streams, I'd probably get about 50 people, and then the next day I lose like 20 or 30 of them. So I just gave up on going there. And a lot of them guys are like pretty rude on there. It's like they say you're a liar sometimes. It's like, what do you mean? Like, I'm definitely already hit your bell. No, my number didn't change. Well, I don't know what's wrong with you. I just hit it. Or maybe you looked after I already subscribed to you. Yeah, it is cool, Jay. You make your own price. I don't know how much I'll set my shirt at. How much do you have your shirts at, Jay? I know a lot of people do between 15 and 20 bucks. If it's got a really nice logo on it, you know, and it promotes your channel pretty well, yeah, 15. I think 15 is pretty fair on it. If it's got a crazy logo on it, I wouldn't see spending 15, 20 bucks would be, it's still a good price. 20 bucks, that's the highest I'll probably go on a shirt. But some people are like, oh, 20 bucks is too high, but you're trying to support the channel, so I wouldn't mind spending between 15 and 20 on a shirt. That guy was pretty, the guy from India was pretty funny this morning. He was like, he wants to support you. And he kept on using the wrong words. He wanted to give you like a super chat or something. Yeah. See, I heard the super chat, it donates money to you, but they take a percentage of it. So it's better if someone wants to donate buying your merch or PayPal. PayPal and Patreon, you make money off those, but that super chat, they take a big chunk, I heard. That's what I heard. I'm not sure about how super chat works. It's funny when I watch live streams, like the big time YouTubers, and you like see super chats go across the screen. It's like $1, $2. Okay, that guy just made like 20 cents. I don't even know where the option is to do a super chat. I just see it across the screen. I'm like, oh, how'd they do that? Guess I have to Google it. Because I'm kind of interested in like how much they make off it. 30%. Yeah, they're getting their cut for sure. I guess it's alright because it keeps you highlighted. So if you're trying to get a lot of people and have people, you know, follow your channel, I guess the super chat's pretty cool. I know some people just do it on Pusa just so they get like recognized, and then hopefully they get like a free spin the wheel or something. Ah, got you. That's what that $sign was. Gotcha. Yeah, I heard it takes a couple months after you hit 1K. 1K, you gotta be monetized. You gotta set up your bank account information with them. It's more of a hassle after that. I wanted to hit 1K before they changed the rules, but I heard they're changing the rules within 2 to 3 weeks last week, so I don't know when they're gonna change the rules on how many subscribers you have to be monetized. Right now it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I wonder what they're gonna change it to. 4,000 subscribers and who knows how many watch hours. It's already hard to get the hours as it is now. Yeah, they always see, that's the problem with YouTube. They're always changing the rules. They should do rules quarterly. It's like now you can't say I got you. That's what I heard. You can't say I got you. You can't say support. You can't say subscribe. That's nuts. 10,000 watch hours. I'd have to just do silent lives all day long. Hopefully people stay in there. Once I get close to subscribers, I'll probably do like, I'll take all my videos and put them in one folder, and I'll just have like my wife's account log in and just watch them for me. So then it'll just play all day. So I'll probably get like, I don't know, maybe 20 hours a day if I did that. That's what Cole was saying. Cole said put all your videos in one playlist and just run it. Because he's pretty close. He's really close to his watch time. He should be monetized probably next couple months. It takes a couple months after you finally get to that goal. Nice, 2 days worth. Yeah, I actually got I had 48 hours of watch time one time on one of my night streams. It was like 2.5 hours. I thought that was pretty cool. 1850, nice. I don't know how many. Last time I checked, I had like 90 watch hours. Mine's pretty low. I just started doing lives recently, so should be up there. The last couple of days it said I added 24 hours on my hour stream, so that's pretty good. If I can get 24 hours before work every day and then 24 hours every night, 2 days, it will get there eventually. I'm just worried about getting the numbers for the 1K. It's been slowing down. St. Patrick's Day? Ah, that's not possible. Definitely not possible. Because it takes like 2 months to go through your account and you become monetized. Because St. Patrick's Day is next month, so he hasn't hit the hours yet. Yeah, I don't know how many minutes it is. I haven't checked recently. Yeah. I got 5 minutes left, guys. I got 5 minutes of streaming left. Or before my phone dies. So whatever comes first, 5 minutes or my phone dies. 3 days. Well, if he gets his watch hours in 3 days, it's still going to take about a month or two for him to get monetized. Unless they work pretty quick. Which I don't know how they're working now. Definitely not quick. Do you guys have just-in-time prepping? You got to get the prepping channels, because the prepping channels, they do a lot of good live streams, and you will get a lot of people in the prepping channels. I know he just went live. Yeah, it's called Just-in-Time Prepping. Great live streams. You'll get some people in there. I actually got to go back to, there's a Retired in Prepping channel. She does pretty good live streams. I haven't seen her in a while, so maybe I'm not rang her bell anymore. I got to go check her out, because I used to get people on her stream all the time. There's also preppers prep for the end of the world, pretty much. They want 90 days of food in their house. They want extra rations just in case the government shuts down. They do some crazy stuff. Preppers, they're pretty cool people. They're outdoorsy, you know, like us. They do outdoor stuff, but they're more like, they're prepared. They're prepping for something to go wrong, pretty much. They got like 1,000 water bottles in their garage, and they got a bunker and whatnot. Those are preppers. They talk about what they need and whatnot. But those channels are pretty interesting, man. Listening to them on their live streams, you'll be like, wow, I never thought of using that before. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, Just-in-Time Prepping. He's live now. And then Retired in Prepping. Those are two big prepping channels I know of. There's a whole bunch. There's like a Jewish community of prepping. He'll probably be on his stream right now. He does pretty good live streams. Boomer. Boomer. If you don't have Boomer, get Boomer, because they do a lot of live streams. Hey, welcome. Dublin. Jealous. I wish I was in Ireland right now. I got my green on, see? Got my green on. Got the red mustache. I'm supporting Ireland from over here. Yeah, prepping is definitely a lot of work, Jay. I like slowly prep. I make sure I got water at the house. I got candles. I'm not too big into super prepping. I got stuff just in case, you know, power shuts down. Luckily, I got gas at my house, so if the power goes out, I can still run the gas. Got a gas fireplace, so that's great. Got a gas stove. Gonna build a nice fire pit this year in the backyard. That's gonna be pretty cool. So if something happens, I can warm myself up there too. Well, guys, I haven't seen any people pop their tire today. I mean, the last 3 streams, I've seen someone drive by and they had a flat tire. This road is nuts. I like how people come back, they watch the stream, and they comment on there like, you're live streaming and driving? No, I'm just sitting in my Jeep right now. I don't ever use the phone and drive. Won't happen. Life is too precious and too short to drive, text, or call on the phone. But yeah, I haven't seen a single car ride by right now, pop tire. It's gonna be a good day, I guess. There you go, Josh. You just gained a new follower. Make sure if you get someone, you do the 5 steps. You ring their bell. Well, you subscribe. You ring their bell. You like one of their videos. You comment on that video. Don't comment spam words. And watch the video for like 30 seconds or so. Or if that video is really interesting, just watch the whole video. Yep. Well, guys, thank you for coming by. I just hit my hour mark. I got to go into work, and my phone's about to die anyway. So thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'll probably be live pretty much every day this time if you want to stop by. Depends, because if I'm making fishing videos, then I probably won't. Yeah, you too, Jay. Hope you have a good day. I'm at work, so hopefully my day is good. Who knows how it's going to be when I get in there. But yeah, I should be live every day around this time. If not, if I'm not live during this time, then I'm probably making a fishing video. So what I'll do is I'll make a quick video on my channel and say, no live stream today, gone fishing. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later.